Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at hotDOCS in downtown Toronto. I'm here with Damien Gillis and Fiona Rayher. How does it feel to have your film Fractured Land screening here at hotDOCS?
Oh, we're so excited to be here. We feel like we've been in the hotDOCS family for about 3 years. We pitched here 3 years ago, and we've been awarded some money and have made friends along the way. So we're really, really excited to be here and to be world premiering in Canada.
Very well, congratulations.
Yeah, the hotDOCS team has been really supportive on the industry side of the film, and it's a Canadian film, and it's just wonderful to be world premiering it here. It seems like really fitting. It's been a long journey. It's been over 4 years of following our central character, Caleb Bain, in his coming of age as a young Aboriginal lawyer and in the midst of some of the biggest energy development in Canada. And it's great to finally be able to put his story out to the world.
And Caleb has not seen the film yet. So, how are you? He was telling me he's a little nervous about how he's portrayed, as just a native, but he's also a lawyer, and he was worried about the duality coming through. I thought you really showed him in a diverse light. You showed the duality well, but what was it like meeting him? How did you meet him and see these two different sides?
Well, Damien and I each wanted to make a film. It initially was a short film about hydraulic fracturing in Northeast BC and all the issues pertaining to that. And we met Caleb through a First Nations man who said to us, you got to meet this guy. He's from, his territories are right on the developments, and he's worked with industry and with government, and he sort of gets it. And his family, half his family work in industry, half of them are against industry, and so he really would personify the issues. And you should at least talk to him for research purposes. And what happened was we went up north on a trip, and the rest is history. It was like a testing ground, that first trip, just to see if we got along and if we were accepted. And then eventually we really dove into his life and his journey and realized that his narrative really captures the issues more than diving into the issues at hand specifically.
Was there anything about his journey and narrative that really caught you off guard and really sort of inspired you? I mean, it's all pretty inspiring, but anything specifically?
Well, I think it's just seeing what a struggle it has been for him, even making the final decision, even to get called to the bar, which is like one of the last things that we filmed for the film. And it's this idea that his family has really, and people and forefathers have been really oppressed by the system in Canada, the Crown, the law itself. And so he made a very difficult decision to work for change from the inside. And that was a real struggle for him. Even like he had this training, it was obviously, his reasons are very clear. It's one of the most effective avenues for representing his people is through the courts, and we've seen that right across Canada with First Nations who have really turned to that as almost a last resort to get relief in terms of these developments and making sure that their voice is heard. But even in spite of that, it wasn't an easy decision for him to make. So this notion of fracking really became early on and followed right through the film as a metaphor for what's going on within Caleb and his family and really our whole country when it comes to this resource debate.
And how are you hoping audiences respond to the film?
Hope they love it.
Yeah, it's a very complex story, and therefore the ending is open. It's more of a heart-opening film. There's no specific call to action.
Spoiler alert. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I think it depends on every person will take something different from the film, very likely, and I think that's what makes, in my view, that's what makes the film beautiful.
And where's the best place for us to find out more information on Fractured Land online?
Well, that would be at fracturedland.com. And we've got 3 screenings happening this week at hotDOCS, and that's available on the hotDOCS website as well. And we really hope that your viewers get a chance to see this film.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at hotDOCS in Toronto.